Hey, are you wondering where to live in Dallas, Texas? Well, today we're here in Celina, spilling the tea on the lifestyle homes here in Celina, Texas. And Celina is north of Frisco and Prosper. And this is the cutest little downtown. Today I'm taking you to the downtown. Currently there's about 70,000 people living here. It's expected to build out to be about 400,000. This downtown is adorable. I'm here in front of Tender's Barbecue right here. Very highly rated barbecue shop. You can see a little piggy over there. I don't know if you can see him. He's cooking at the smoker there. This is a view of downtown, one of the streets, as it would have looked in the 1930s. Up until very, very recent times, Celina has been a very small community. I hope that you are enjoying this downtown tour of Downtown Celina, and I wanted to mention a couple things before we get too much into it. One is, if you was to subscribe, I would really appreciate that. That's really the only way I can keep making these videos and that we can get these out to you, is if you subscribe, and that helps us a lot in making these. And also stick around to the end, because if you like this Downtown Celina, there's an opportunity right now still to buy some townhomes or even some single family homes within walking distance. And we're gonna go look at one of my favorite boutique builders, started by Jennifer Johnston, and it's a women-owned builder. And so her aesthetic is very classic and very functional for families. And I really think you're gonna like it. I want you to stick around to the end. We're gonna go look at a model that's for sale and one of her empty townhomes also, but there's also single family. But anyway, stick around, hit the subscribe button, reach out when you are ready to invest in your future in some real estate here in Dallas. Thanks. Now, I want you to see a little bit of downtown. I just had lunch at Papagayo's right down the street. All this parking is free currently. I don't know what'll happen over time, but right now it's free. Here's the little piggy. You see him? There he is. Tenders, you'll want to come check that out. I was just in Terramania, and it's indoor decor inspired by nature. Also next to that is the museum that's open Wednesday through Saturday. That is an interesting thing to go check out. Was hoping to do that today, but we'll have to do that another time. Something really interesting. There's a program in Celina called DIP, the Downtown Improvement Program. Both commercial and residential real estate within this downtown area can get half of up to $25,000 credited or reimbursed. You can recoup up to half of your cost of making improvements to a property up to $25,000 here in Downtown Celina. This is a cute little shop. Very, very nice. Willow House. That's Willow House behind me. So the city's also doing a live music incentive, and they give businesses some funds for hosting live music events in the downtown area, which is awesome. So what I like about this downtown is it's got the cute little center pavilion, but the streets they're bricked in streets, and the city has added a four-story parking garage. Parks 400 cars. They're adding a huge administration building downtown, a 2-story one. Also a big event venue. The event venue is going to be a $59 million downtown center, which is awesome. So some of these things, that stuff is open. I think it used to be not much open on Monday, but Honey, Hey Sugar, candy store right here. Has something for the kids. That is open today. It's just kind of nice. I think they're opening more stuff up on Mondays down here. So you got Hey Sugar, we've got Annie Jack. Annie Jack is home fashion and coffee. Great, really cute. There's just gonna be more opening down here. We have City Hall right here, 20,000 square foot library that's gonna be opening. I don't know what y'all can see behind me. You see the crane? That's some of the new construction. Got like a green space behind me. So on Friday nights, there's like a Friday night market here in downtown. There is a Christmas celebration, an Oktoberfest celebration, something called Celina Cajun Fest, the biggest Cajun boil in North Texas, and some Zydeco music. There's also something called the Splash and Blast in the summer with food trucks and a lot of fireworks. This is the little library here. There's gonna be a 20,000 square foot library. You guys know I love my libraries. So you're gonna have a nice one here. Going by City Hall and the library right here. Uh-oh, all the magazines are gone. They do this they circulate this called Life Connected. And just even the name of that points to the sense of community here in Celina. And this is just such a great day. This is City Hall. There's an Apricot Lane, Buff City Soap Movement Church is right here in downtown. I could see some of those kinds of things growing, getting bigger spaces. Oak Roasted Coffee. There's Honeysuckle Rose Boutique. Very proud of our country here. We've got lots of US flags, Texas flags. Heyday. Okay, it says Oak Roasted Coffee, but that's Summer Moon Coffee behind me. I was just here the other day at Summer Moon Coffee and I was like, why is it not here? So look, there's Summer Moon Coffee right here. A church, Apricot Lane, and another boutique next to it. Here's the square, beautifully maintained. With my original broker, I would come down here in the earlier 2000s. There was a little bit going on, but not a whole lot in Downtown Celina. It's really changed. So this is a really great place to come for lunch. Toasted Walnut right here. And they'll do beer and wine to go. Come down for Friday night for the farmer's market. Get here early, get a seat, have dinner. We've got right here downtown, we got a list of the city leaders. And I want y'all to see this mural behind me. You know, Celina was a farming community and ranching. People raised livestock, cattle. They grew wheat, corn. I also mentioned my old broker. She grew up in this area and she did corn. She talked about how that hurt her fingers after picking cotton. Celina even has a tasting room. This is awesome right here. Valley Vines tasting room. You can come when it's open or you can come by appointment. It's not open here on Monday. I was actually here to film some neighborhoods, but the lighting is just so good right now. This is the winery tasting area back here. Early Celina settler Richard Tinsley Peterman built this structure's building I'm standing in front of in 1914, 12 years after the town moved from its original site 1 mile south to the railroad line. That's why it's called Roller Town, because it was moved a mile. The building originally housed a grocery store on the ground floor, a rental space on the second floor. Charlie Spurgeon Nelson, who moved his family to Celina in 1917, bought the property in 1922, and the family lived on the first floor and operated the Nelson Hotel for railroad travelers on the second floor. The hotel remained in operation under Nelson family until 1976. So just, hope you can see this building you can kind of see it behind me. You can imagine they moved the whole city a mile north, and then people get off the hotel, need a place to stay. You could have gotten a room here at this building, and there probably wasn't much to do here. And then this behind me is Bongo Bo's Cajun food. This looks so fun. It's not open right now. So Monday through Thursday, it's just in the evening for this Cajun restaurant, and then more hours on the weekend. I'm here on a Monday, so it's a little bit quiet, but I kind of like that because, I don't know, here are cars. I mean, as much fun as it is to do things in these towns in Texas on the days when there's an event, I personally really like to come when there's not an event. I can check things out. But I would say Monday, Tuesday, probably, later in the week's a little bit better than a Monday for Celina. At least Tuesday, if not Wednesday or Thursday, especially if you want to see the museum, and I'm not going to get to take you in there. And this year, they've got up signs saying celebrating 150 years of Celina. I'm making this in 2026. We also have a big celebration of 250 years this year of something big that happened in 1776. And I'm sure all of you know what that was. It's a little bit faded. You've got an image here of the cars in downtown. This also looks like maybe the 30s by the cars. I don't know if this is a high school band or military band. Probably high school band. I like how they've incorporated some of the vintage photos in the downtown. Our Texas downtowns are getting to where they're becoming a special place to congregate and to do things. Getting murals painted. I know Weatherford's done a lot of things to really up its game with the downtown. And this is Lucy's on the Square. Monday closed. These restaurants, they get really hammered on the weekends, kind of like real estate agents. And sometimes got to have Monday to recuperate. I know something about that. And here's the Celina Lodge. So kind of back, made a little loop around. We're back to Papagayo's here, little donut shop. Got several boutiques to go through and places to eat. So you could definitely come down here with your friends and have lunch, shop, spend the better part of a day, maybe half a day. But in 10 years, there's gonna be more, I can promise. Oh, another event that they have down here is the Chamber of Commerce has a wine crawl, and you go through to the different shops. Just trying to get people out to spend time downtown and look around. Another new event space is gonna be the Forge on North Louisiana Street. That's coming. But you know, we're at 70,000 people here right now. It's gonna be 400. And I don't even know how that's gonna look, because this is, you know, they're gonna have to put in meters and it's gonna change a lot. You know, this is the time to buy and to get here, and we can help you do that. Just give us a call. Remember, don't delay, call Janée. And like I've said before, I really appreciate if you subscribe. That helps us to keep making these videos, and just keep watching. Got lots more videos to watch. Okay, so I want you to see this home behind me. If you guys, you know, you like walkability, so many times in Texas, I'm like, you gotta have a car. You still wanna have a car. Might even wanna have a golf cart here. But if you love like a little downtown, being able to go access a little downtown, this North Square at Uptown Celina, these homes, they are like townhomes, but they're paired in twos. It's not that they're all attached, they're paired by twos. Not duplexes, because there is an HOA to oversee all of those, but you're like 2 blocks from downtown, and you're gonna be able to walk to downtown. And this is gonna be such a great little community here. You're looking at homes that are over 2,000 square foot in these little houses, and you're looking at a price point like 400,000. If you're really looking for something affordable with some room, a lot of bang for your buck, you'd like to be able to just like walk downtown. And I mean, downtown is gonna get busy. There's a lot of people that have moved here, which is happening as we speak. I think this is a great little investment right here. You just have that kind of lifestyle of, hey, let's just walk to dinner tonight and enjoy, you know, the Friday night farmers market of downtown Celina. So we're gonna go into this one. This is number 101. It's the model. It's for sale. And these are built by Olivia Clark Homes. This is all in phase 1. There's gonna be a phase 2. But there's still going to be a limited number of these homes right here. So I want you to see something. You see the cute, like, there's like cute little porches. So you sit outside, talk to your neighbors. This looks like a very social, friendly kind of community, if that's what you like. You know, they're not all the same on the fronts. They've got some design to them. You look behind me, these have like a slope roof line, little different. So got some variety and some interest in here. It's not just everything on repeat. It's got some style. This one right behind me is 2312 square feet, and its asking price is $399. If you're interested in this, definitely, I wouldn't delay. Call Janée, let me know. Let's go look at it, and I can get you in quickly and for the best price possible. I'd love to help you out. This is cute, y'all. Let's go in. This is one of the paired houses here in Uptown of Celina. Beautiful staircase. This actually has a lot of space in it. Cute little guest bathroom here. And you've got a big living space and a big kitchen and a dining area. This is a huge kitchen. This is great. Look at this pantry. Double doors. Huge, huge pantry. Very nice. And tall doors. I love the tall doors. They really add a little touch of style and drama to the home. Oh, look, they got the golf cart. Might have to get a golf cart in this neighborhood. Very nice. So you've got, I'm just stepping out for a second to show you how this neighborhood looks when you step out the front door. Now, let's go upstairs real quick. And you've got all your bedrooms upstairs. You've got a loft area there. Woo, that's a big bedroom. Big bedroom here. Nice. His and her vanities. Big shower, the big shelf. Like I said, his and her vanities. Separate throne room here. And big, huge walk-in closet. That goes way back there. Nice shower and a linen closet. This is really a neat lifestyle. You know, if you work from home, you'd be able to walk into town to go to lunch, which wouldn't be terrible. Big laundry room, guys. That's a big one. And another bathroom here with the dual sinks, shower, and here, tub. This one's really nice. And 2 bedrooms. Bedroom here, a nice big window. Oh, like a big walk-in closet. Here's the other bedroom. There we go. Nice window. Big walk-in closet. These are kind of the same but opposite. Okay, I'm gonna flip this around. We're at North Square at Uptown. We're inside this beautiful Olivia Clark home. I like, this is some of her design. Lots of light, big windows. Like it just, this has so much light in this one. Look at the herringbone tile under the guest room tile. Beautiful big open pantry over here. They did a really neat look to the pantry with the glass doors. This kitchen is just gorgeous, and you are just where you can just walk downtown. You can make your dinner reservations. Your friends come over here. You have a little snack before, a little appetizer or drink before dinner, and go downtown and have dinner, or come back here for dessert. I don't know. It's just kind of cool. I think this would be a lifestyle like none other if you're a downsizer or a young professional and maybe you're working in Frisco, but you kind of come down here. I don't know, but you've got this great kitchen. Really would love to work out a deal for you. I know the builder, got a great relationship, and would love to get you in a property like this. This is gonna be just perfect for somebody, especially if you like light. And you still get, you know, you're gonna have that downtown lifestyle, but you're gonna have a nice garage. Feels like a single family home. It is a townhome just attached to one other. Let's see, you've got a great entry here. Oh wow, that's a nice closet. Like they didn't skimp. They used every piece of this closet. It's all the way down there. No wasted space. And hey, you could stick your luggage back under there. It's really nice. I mean, they've got windows. There's a window up here, up there. There is nothing like natural light. You know, windows are not inexpensive. I told you I've come from construction. You have to spend a little more to put in all these windows. It's worth it. It's really worth it. Did you know in Ireland, I went to Ireland one year and I found out, I was like, why are the windows so small? Well, they used to get taxed on the size of your windows because glass was so expensive. So there is no window tax in Celina. This is a nice big bedroom. Wow. Oh, double doors to the bathroom and this closet. Wow. Wow, it's got big double vanity, a big shower, a linen closet, another bathroom, little throne room here. Door closes. I call it a throne room when the door closes. And look at this closet. It just goes, actually, I thought there was another room back here. That is a huge closet. I love that. That is luxurious. My kind of closet. How about you guys? Do you feel like, ladies, do you feel like you can fill up whatever kind of closet you get? I don't know, guess not everybody's that way, but nice big laundry room, cute tile, very fun. Whole other living space up here. Make this an office. This would be a great office. Look out those windows. And you've got 2 more rooms over here. You got linen closet here, linen closet there, bathroom. Look at this herringbone. See the herringbone in the shower? That is pretty. Pretty, pretty. Sweet little bedroom. And you got another bedroom here. You know, it's quiet inside here. This is really nice. Let me flip this around and let you see it without me in it. You ready for that? Here you go. That's this beautiful, beautiful model here in Celina, Uptown. So remember, don't delay, call Janée, give me a call. Let's get you that house and let's lock it down and get you all the best we can for the most items on your checklist checked that we can do. So give me a call.